Hey, what's up with you? Thanks for hopping in the car with Christian Addiction Recovery, the channel where like minded individuals that face similar struggles can come so that we can learn and discuss new ways to live our best life possible and overall become the best versions of ourselves. Now, I know you guys have been missing me so much, but I had to do some work. I can't just have play all the time. So just to fill you in, I went back to Texas for the summer, ran my peach business, did really well this summer, probably the best year I've ever done. And it was in the midst of a drought, but God is so good to provide. And it was so amazing. When the rain did come, he would just move the rain off till the end of the market. Uh, he just showed me so many times this summer that he's there for me and that I am his child. And the whole reason for this channel is so that I can impart to you some of the great revelation that I've received about being an actual child of God and a mentally healthy one. I want to impart that to you so that you can grow in your own journey and you can go to new levels and new heights and just experience great contentment and joy like you'd never, ever, ever imagined. And like I kind of had just thought, maybe I just got to that place in life and not everything is just that good. And I realized this summer that that is not the case. It is the routine. It is the gratitude journaling. It's the meditating. It's the yoga. It's the exercise. It's the taking walks. It's the spending time in the words. All of these things put together as a part of my routine that just fill my life with such amazing, amazing contentment. And, I said happiness for a long time, but it goes far beyond happiness. Happiness is involved in all of this, but it's contentment, it's peace, it's acceptance, it's trust, it's faith in God that He is going to be there for you. It's amazing. There's so much freedom in it. You can stop worrying about everything when you get there. And whatever therapies you do to get to that good mental health, the routine of those things that I just mentioned is what is going to keep you in that place of good mental health. Okay, we live in a very, very fast world, as everybody knows, technology, social media, all these things you have to take part in just to be a part of society, right? But the enemy uses those things to throw our chemicals off in our brain and deplete our dopamine so that we have no ambition and deplete our serotonin so that we have no joy, right? That's his goal, is to kill, steal, and destroy. He wants to destroy us, and he wants to, more than destroy us, he'd like to keep us alive and just have us be miserable. Like, that's what he would love. But God came to give life and life more abundantly, okay? And I believe that God has given us therapies and these things to bring us to good mental health for such a time as this. We People before 100 years ago, they may have not had the same kind of mental health issues to deal with. Okay, so a lot of the therapies, a lot of the things that we use in today's society to help us get to a place of good mental health are things that I believe God has given us, gifts that God has given us through discoveries in science and things like that. I believe God gives us these ways out of the depression and these ways out of the anxiety. But to have that life more abundantly, you must do these three things. You must build up your spirit, you must build up your mind, and you must build up your body. It doesn't mean that you need to be a bodybuilder, but you need to take care of it. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, and it's been a gift that has been given to us by our Creator. And there's so many magnificent things about our body, but if we are feeding it poison and we are not taking care of it, those things lead to poor mental health as well as poor physical health and as well as poor spiritual health. So the things I talk about on this channel, I believe that they are absolutely vital to having a content life. Now, could I have a good life if I just had been in Texas and just stayed working all summer and never went back to my routine? It probably would have been an okay life, but that's not what I want. I've tasted this good life, this contentment that is just unmatched, and I'm gonna always do what I need to do to get back to that if I get off track. It wasn't really like I got off track. I didn't have time to do all of those things this summer, and my heart goes out to those people that are so busy that they don't have time to do this self-maintenance that I talk about on this channel, because it's so important. But that's how the enemy wants. He wants us busy. He wants us go, go, go. He wants us to ignore taking care of ourselves. And it's real easy to get off track, when you're in a good place and you've done the meditation for a year and the yoga and exercise, and you're just in the best place you've ever been. And then, like I said, I started working for a couple of months and got off of track off of doing those things. And I was still in a good place, but it just kind of slowly got to where I was missing something. And I was missing my routine. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity to have my business in Texas and go back for the next couple of years and work there, and then have the opportunity to come back and have to get back into my routine from zero, from scratch again, because that's what I'm teaching you guys to do. I'm trying to teach you guys how to build up your routine so that you can experience the same contentment. And the beauty of me not getting off track or whatever, not having the opportunity to do it for the summer, is that I get to get on track right along with anybody who's trying to start up with me. And I kind of get the chance to get a different perspective, because I was in a different place mentally last year when I made all of those videos. So they're going to have a good perspective, but hopefully I've grown more, and hopefully I can add some depth to those same topics and really grow and just develop this channel into even where it's giving you more and more and more good things that you can add to your life. And here's one right here. I was at church last Sunday, and I heard the preacher talk about how he had seen his son develop so much character over the summer, and how he started off the summer with giving him responsibilities. And I stopped listening to the preacher for a minute, because my brain just went to this really awesome revelation that I'd never had before. And it was that one of my favorite verses is to rejoice in trials and tribulations, because through persecution creates perseverance, and through perseverance creates character, and through character, hope. Something like that. I know there's a couple of those scriptures and I kind of mix them up all the time, but they say the same thing. And it clicked, and I was just thinking, responsibilities, routine, things in our life that we can pick up responsibility, they're like voluntary trials and tribulations. So we can wait for this world to throw us persecution and wait till that happens to build up our perseverance, and let that perseverance build up our character, and then that character give us hope. Or we can voluntarily pick up these trials for ourselves to grow our perseverance and to grow our character and to grow our hope. And I realized that's what I was doing ever since I got out of Honey Lake. Is for the first time in my life, I was trying to grab every responsibility that I could that was going to be good for myself and for my growth. Because I realized that if I am in a good place, I can help those around me so much better than just worrying about them first. So it kind of sounds selfish in a way, but it's only because I know that when I am my best self, and when I am acting and realizing and understanding the child of God that I am, that the gates of hell will not prevail against me. I know that God will do great things through me, and it doesn't mean that I'll ever have any fame or money or anything, but he has already started using me to help other people find this joy and contentment. Okay? So, hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Share this video to someone that could use some encouragement. Tell me something down low that you would like me to do a video on. I just want to build, and I want to do this for you guys, okay? It's really good for myself, and this is a therapy in itself for me, doing this for you guys, but I want to be here for you. I know I can't be there to do like one-on-one counseling, but that comment section, it's a good way for us to interact, and then I can get you the information that you're looking for. Okay? Hey, smash that like for me. Just smash the like. All right. Hey, and then yeah, you know what it is. All right. I'll catch you next time. Peace.